Thanks for cooking with Tammy. Today I'm going to show you how to put a twist on a classic recipe. I'm going to show you how to make mozzarella stuffed meatballs. So with that being said, guys, let's get started. The ingredients that we're going to need are 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, a 1/2 cup of Italian style breadcrumbs, about 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley, and 2 tablespoons of fresh cilantro, 1 medium onion, a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt or salt to taste, as well as a 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano, a 1.5 pounds of lean ground turkey. However, feel free to substitute with ground beef, 1 to 1.5 jar of tomato pasta sauce, a 1/2 block of mozzarella cheese, and 1 egg. Starting with preparation. Place mozzarella cheese into freezer for about an hour to harden. Start by finely chopping fresh parsley and cilantro. Dicing onion into very small pieces. Taking onions and herbs and adding it to the meat. Whisking egg, add to mixture, along with ground black pepper and salt to taste. Dried oregano and breadcrumbs. Using cleaned hands, mix and combine all of the ingredients together until it's well incorporated. Guys, taking about 2 tablespoons of ground meat, place into palms, and while being very gentle, and using other hand, roll into a ball. Placing each individual meatball into a plate. When finished, set meatballs aside and place into refrigerator for about 30 minutes to become more solidified, because at this point in time, guys, the meatballs are pretty soft. After 1 hour, remove the mozzarella cheese from the freezer, cut it in half, and then into small cubes and set aside. After 30 minutes, remove the meatballs from the refrigerator, and as you can see, the meatballs are more solidified. Place into palm of hand and taking 2 fingers, press gently into the center of the meatball to create a hollow. Place cheese into center and using a gentle pinching motion, guys, seal cheese inside and set aside. Preheat skillet using medium heat, add olive oil. Adding meatballs, rotate meatballs from side to side to allow browning on all sides. In a deep skillet, add about 1 to 1.5 jar of tomato pasta sauce. This part is totally optional, but to bring out the flavor in the pasta sauce a little bit more, I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, also to take down the acidity in the pasta sauce, as well as about 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder and a pinch of dried oregano. Using medium-high heat, bring sauce to a simmer before adding the meatballs. Once the meatballs are added, reduce the flame to low heat, cover with the lid, and allow the meatballs to simmer for about 30 minutes until it's cooked all the way through. To finish it off, be sure to add a couple sprinkles of fresh grated Parmesan cheese and a pinch of dried oregano, as well as red chili pepper flakes to give the sauce an extra burst of flavor. After all is done, guys, this is what we have. Italian-style meatballs stuffed with mozzarella cheese. As you can see, the cheese is just oozing out of the meatballs. It's so nice and gooey. Be sure to subscribe to my channel to stay in tune with all new uploads. And as always, guys, thanks for cooking with Tammy. And most of all, enjoy.